Hey everyone, Zhonos here. Well, for one, I fixed my mic a little bit. Hopefully, it should be better. But for two, I saw news about Path of Exile 2 getting a massive update. And Last Epoch. Of course, they happen at the same time, pretty much. But before then, we still have about a week or two, so how about we play some more MoteMancer? Let's go. Oops. Ah, that's not too long of a load. Okay, so last time we started harvesting and utilizing elemental water, and we found this new upgraded path that can fit 2 instead of 1 item per, like, in a row, I guess. And it moves faster. I guess a better example would be here, right? Oops. Better example would be... Oh, it's going the other way. So example would be here. Okay, give me a better spot. Here. So it should... Oh, okay, so does this mean it fits 2 products separately? Because it still fits only 4. Kind of want to test this. Okay, well, I'm going to break something, I'm sure, but... In you go. In you go. Oh, okay, so it does fit 2. Okay, so that's how that works. That's cool. I like that. And then I can just do that. Boom, that's fixed. So that would allow me to do a better layout with this, actually, because I could use, for example, although I wouldn't do it. Oh, can I rotate this thing mid? Wow, I didn't even know I could move stuff like that. Anyway, so I could theoretically carry 2 different materials. So I could have like 1 river carrying both the salts, prisms, and the ether, and they could then diverge just right at the end, for example. I might need to do that for this area down here if I'm going to utilize all this. Let me do a quick top up while we think. What am I going to do next? I'm going to have a new research for underground streams, which it really isn't much. Yeah, I guess that should that look like that? I guess so, yeah. Also, of course, my inventory is full. I just filled it with like random junk. Can I? Oh, weird. It shows me the 2. Oh, that's kind of cool, I guess. I mean, this is not moving any faster anyway, so they're fine, I guess. What are we waiting? Are we short on a resource? I guess just oh, because we're not using everything. We're just using the 2 resources. Okay. That explains that. Isn't this... Oh, okay, so we're not generating enough elemental water anymore. Okay, you could just do that for now. I guess I could rotate this like that and just rotate it later. Anyway, after this research, I mean, I guess... 7 a burst of water to sweep entropy aside, huh? Sand. Water adept. Water prism. Uh-oh. Shoal sweep. Riptides also gathers ingredients from shifting slabs. What? I mean, I guess I could automate streamways. What do they take? Logistics. What the heck is this? Supposed to flow items from incoming streamway. This would let me... Yes, that would let me do... I don't think it's going to work in the shifting. Oh, it just is 3 streams. I could use... Yeah. But what dictates the split? I guess it's just a... It's just a split. Huh. Also, what? How did you get stuck? Where are you? What have I done? Maybe it's a visual bug? Well, whoops. Okay, so to make these, I need a lot of water and some shifting slabs. Where are my slabs going? They're going here. And then dead ending there. So I want a new spell to clear land. Wasn't there? No, okay. I need like another water patch. That looks like life. Let me grab a collector so I can see what I'm looking at here. That's life. Water feels like it should be around here somewhere. That's another life patch. Oh, there's another gate? Hold on. Is this what I think it is? A life water portal that takes... Eh? What is that? Do I see anything that looks like that? Rampant bloom. No, I don't see... So eventually, does this mean I can go to like a different place? Maybe? An elemental keystone will allow passage to the next plane, closing behind you until the connection is stable from both sides. Okay, well, we'll figure out what that means later. So, well, I don't know why I specialize into water, because apparently there's no water around here. And man, am I slow. No, it's okay, there's water here, but... What are you? More life. Is this... okay. Here's some water. So we got some water down here. And more life. Typical. And then... Yeah, more life. I mean, it's a plane of life, right? So I should expect more life. I really should be going down the life path, huh? This path. I need elemental life. Well, anyway. So... Is that water? That looks like water. Yeah, that is water. Okay. And we got earth here. Do I even need earth? Oof. What's going on over there? That's the portal we come in, by the way. If you do the tutorial, you'll see the story for that. Okay, so... I'm beginning to think that... Also, can I just get out of the way? I'm just going to throw more crap in here. Yeah. These used to show what was inside them. I don't know what changed. Yeah, I don't know. Just hang out here, I guess, for now. Well, no, I should have some of these dumb things. Because I'm going to want to be able to handcraft some stuff. Oh, well. Oh, my mana's running low. So you can't really go far away because all your mana is gonna deplete. Maybe it wasn't bad to have a bajillion mana orbs everywhere. Because it's generating power. I'm assuming... Oh. Huh? There's nothing using this. This says total consumed 5. I wonder why these two should be using power and that. Is it because there's another one in range? That might be. Like you can't have more than one flare nearby. Okay, well, I guess we'll just make a guy like this to gather more elemental. I mean, surely I could be more efficient here before we do that. I'd like to have better production, so... Oh, that's research. Riptide. So we can get sand, I guess. Thank you. Okay. I guess I can make Control 3 my collector. I'll make Control 2 my collector. So we middle mouse click to get rid of those. I have a collector button here. And grinder. I want the grinder here as well. Production. Can I even make a grinder? I can't. So that threw away all of my... Ooh. I have a water spell? Oh, right. Riptide. Oh my gosh. Okay, what? Wait, can I read Riptide? What do you do, Riptide? I don't know. Hold on, let's go back. Summon a burst of water to sweep entropy aside. Wait a second. Wait a second. Is that entropy? Give me a second. Maybe I should turn down sound effects. That was a little loud. Spells in combat. Yeah, that could be... Oh, there's just combat. Okay. Riptide, please. I'm not close enough. It is! Get out of the way, I say. I'm out of mana. Okay, so I could fight back the hides of this entropy, apparently. That's cool. Okay, enough playing around. Let's get, no, it was over there. Let's get some more water in here. So, of course, I'm running out of mana. So I want, do I have any pre-builts in here? Looks like no. So I guess I'll take one stack. No, can I have one stack? Shift. Shift does one stack. Control does all stacks. Okay. So, I can just take some ether. I think I'll want these. Take the salt. Don't need those. Okay. Still getting over my cold, by the way. I'm taking my medicine. In fact, after this recording, I'm going to have a late dinner, and then I'm going to take my... what, I have like 5 different medicines? Well, 4. The other one I'm supposed to take when I have a fever. Can I say Japan is pretty cool if you know, have any form of health insurance, which you get by default even as long as you sign up for the national health insurance. Are you in the way, plant? I mean, taxes are crazy high and everyone's, you know, a bit limited on their money earning potential, theoretically, because of all the nice social services, but I quite, I really appreciate the efficiency and the, it's not even that expensive, honestly, the healthcare that you can get in Japan, at least kind of I've gotten. In America, I just never went to the doctor. As an adult, I probably went more as an adult than as a kid. Maybe? And they're both equally as non-existent. Overall. My teeth were kind of not great too, actually. But thankfully I've gotten some help there as well. Okay, so what am I doing here? I want... Yeah, since going to Japan, Stream Weaver. Basic water crafter. That's cool. Just make some of these and some of those. But yeah. You know, yeah, since coming to Japan, I was a little slow to it, but I think just about all of my dental problems have been covered at this point too. It's really cool. Okay, so I want... This is a good area too, so... Maybe we do... Here. And... Is there like... There's gotta be better patterns. The collection... This is going to that spot, right? I mean... Yeah, this. But then... Grindstone there. If I did that... Could I fit another nice pair down here? Yeah, I could. Guess we'll do that. And then... Can this... Do I have to do 3 of these mana flares? I might have to. I don't think this reaches. Yeah, it's not going to reach. Is there a better spot? Maybe here? And I could get these 3? And then I could get this here? That's so crazy. Yeah, instead of doing like a clump like this, I'm doing a side. But it's working. So let's go back to my logistics. So do I want to be manufacturing these into elemental water here? I mean, I don't know what I do with motive. Wait, what is it even? Mode of water. Oh crap, this turns into salt. I don't want salt. I want... What do I do? Craft in the elemental binder, that's right. Right. I'm going to have to put all the mana flares back up there, aren't I? Give me an elemental binder or 2 or 3. So go back to my collector tab. Elemental binder. Oh, but this still works shape-wise. Just the same. So it should still be okay. And then we need to gather from here some ether. And ether is grindstone. So same plan. I think we only need 1 of these kind of shapes here. So I'm just going to do this here. Maybe we need 2. I'm going to try 1. I guess I'll make 2 of these real fast, just in case. So then we need... I wish I wouldn't have to use these freaking grippers. I mean, they're kind of cool, I guess, but... I see, yeah, no, I still need another one of these things anyway. Is there a good shape? Not really. It's going to have to be 2 of these dang things. Just put that there for now. So this should give me ether. So if I do this, ether should come out. And then you could do that into there. And then, yep, okay. Yeah, see, that's... Well, no. I could take it back out this way. Excellent. And then... Okay, so I do want another one of these running, huh? So... Is there a way... No. How do I... I cannot learn these freaking shapes, apparently. So, okay, let me just force that shape and not worry about the numbers. As much, at least. So, my shape here is... We have... Here. And here. And then we have 2 pointing down. 40 and... Yeah, this is probably the better shape. We do this shape. This is probably the optimal shape it's looking like. And we do this side and this side. And then I could still fit this here. And yeah, this here. And that will give me, I guess I'll put this ether here. And then this ether can go up to this guy here. Do I do an underground? I guess I could. Like that. We have the hand. Oh, but see, okay, right. It would be ideal if I had the hand where this is. So... I actually want to do the underground. Like, ooh, no. Maybe do the underground over here. Yeah, but I can't run this through. I'll just make another underground. Anyway, so just what happens if I do that? Let me just look. Nothing. Good. Okay. That would have been some interesting tech if that did work. So we're going to have this ether running through. We're going to deposit it in here and then extract back out. Ooh, that's going to be awkward. Can I do that? And then this. That's a bit cursed, which I could aim it. It looked like it was going to work, by the way. I could aim it this way, right? Yeah. Okay. So there we go. Very cursed. But I mean, we only need to upkeep these two mana flares. So that's good. So that should give us... Maybe we try using the streamway here, huh? Because it should fit, like, double the capacity. I don't think it's necessary. Yeah, it's not going to be necessary, actually, kind of thing, but, like, this is not going to generate fast enough. For a while, at least. Yeah. So, okay. Also, everything ran out of power up there, I could tell. And of course I have nowhere near enough of these dumb things. Well, I still have more. Okay. It's just my... Okay, it's my character's reach that's limited there. Yep, everyone's out of power, I know. I know. Get out of here, tree. Should probably run a little more intelligently. At least sort out of the way of this for now. Probably have to move it later. Just give me another stack of those. Okay, let's go refilling. Let's see. I don't know. Should I be live streaming these, do you think? I don't know if I'm capable, or more importantly, I don't know if I have enough time to do edited videos. I'm mostly just trying to do these videos to make use of my playtime. trying to provide something interesting. And really, secretly, it's also to be an English source for my students. In theory. I only have one student right now, though. And, yeah. All I know is I'd like to be able to record videos and be interesting and funny and show off cool games. And maybe show off games that I'm making at some point. But what are you? Oh, you were right. And like, we're just getting done. Right, because I turned it off. Yeah, okay, well, let's go with. I have a new source. I don't need you anymore. Yeah, we have fresh stream. If anything, I need to run the stream up there, but whatever. You could just go snake your way there. Because this should outproduce that. We have a ton of this being produced over there. I wonder how far does the underground... Let's make one real quick. How deep does the underground stream go? It's the same. So I guess it's just faster? Faster, and I guess it has maybe the same properties. It could fit more than one thingy. Maybe. Also, what? How is it 0.5? Oh, I must maybe in the way elemental water is produced. That's just how that works, I guess, maybe. Well, anyway, so we have a large... No. We're going to use the excess here with the shifting slabs. That's what I wanted to do. Okay, yep, that's researched. We've got sand. Well, I guess I'll do water adept. Because it's there. So... what's my time? Oh my gosh, almost half an hour. What am I doing? Let's do... Streamways. So you're making a ton here. Why don't I just grab from you and do a thing here. Streamways. Do I need the other thing to make a streamway? Yes, I do. Streamweaver. Production. Can I? Huh? Okay, I need elemental water. And, oh, whatever. Artificers. Okay, well. I'll take that. Okay, do we want a production tab? I guess production tab could go over here. I guess you can hang it over there too. And then 3, I'll make the, this thing. Okay, anyway, so... oh my gosh, it's huge! I guess it can have access to... And it's like a weird, goofy shape. Why? Why do you do this to me? Okay, so... this freaking goofy shape. Why? Let's run this here. I'd like to be efficient with the freaking grippers. Is this? Yeah, okay, so we can just run this down here. And put a gripper here so that at least we have a little bit of efficiency with these mana flares. Although we're still out of reach for this. Typical. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, just go here, I guess. I'll suffer. So we go here. And then we run the rest up here to go there. And then these two together should create these. Yep. And then we can send these back out on their way. to... Ideally, I want to run this down here, huh? That's... So, do I do an underground here, maybe? I might. Like this. And then... Oh, no. No, that won't work. I'd have to do... So, can you angle onto that, please? Thank you. We go here, and then we go here, and we go there. That's kind of funny that it goes through, even though it kind of looks like it would stop. So then we can spit these back out right here, and go boom, bada bing, bam. So it's just me, or does it feel better when they angle into their destination like this? Right, okay, so... You could research more than one thing at once. What? What? I didn't realize. So I could just start just chunking elemental life in here, and then this would be researching too. What the heck? You could do that? No, no, it's because this one has resources for this research, and this one has resources for this research. So it's kind of stolen. Like, this is focused on this one research. That's why. So you can do more than research, but it's because I have these two kind of doing two different things. That's like the only reason, right? I mean, it's kind of cool. I mean, it's going to keep up with this process. So what are you short on? You're just slow. No, you're not. You're not getting enough resources. Okay, so... Because you take... Huh. Why is... Yeah, it is. It's 3 water and then 1 of these. Okay, so... I really need like a bunch of water grippers. So I don't want to angle it that way, really. I need... I guess that it has more... room for reason, I guess. So then, if anything... I want to do... You're the output, right? I don't want to do that. So I guess I could do this. And then... Rip from here. Ripping here and here. And then we do a flare here. And that way... we can run this... along this. Just don't cross them. And then that way we can get our 3 inputs and 1 input here to match. Yeah, okay, cool. And if this starts outpacing the research, then I might start sending it up this way, but I don't know if I'm going to need these seaways that much. In fact, I kind of want to do... I want to steal these. Can I? Nah, it wouldn't work that way. If I could steal it from here, it'd be nice. I guess I'll just poach them. I'm gonna need another freaking mana flare, aren't I? Whatever. They'll clog this up. I'll steal them from there. So we are pretty full on our resources, which tells me I need to start fitting more into this guy and that guy up there. So I think that's what I'm going to do. And let me just go run over here. Fill these. Restock these. What is even in? Oh, ether's probably going in there. I need to make this freaking road stuff. I maybe should. What do they take? Salt and ether, right? Let's take more. Just spam make these. Why are you making salt? Oh no, I'm not holding any salt apparently. Not enough. Okay. These make these. I'm gonna need a lot. Not that many. And we're gonna need more of these. Okay, so, yep, and that's nice and filling up. And that's already full. Oh my gosh. Right, this is not going to move any faster. Well, it'll have salt prisms here, but it's going to this guy, right? So I'm going to want to like another. Right, so I'm seeing the downside here. Well, no, it's clogging up, so the research takes longer for them than it is taking to put the resource here. So why aren't you? Ah, because I'm not getting any more of this, of course. Right. Can I? Yeah, I guess I'll do that. Feels stupid. Okay, so I can like, wait, so I can like curve it in that way. Will you not? Will it work? No, it won't. Huh. So it's like, I have to do, so if I do that, it's just gonna just replace that guy, right? Can I do it like this? No. Okay. So I have to do this bend on the exit, but on the way in, it doesn't have to bend like that. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. So I kind of want to produce more of the... Oh yeah, I'm making a million of those. That's right. I guess we can start putting the road down. You know what? I think I'm just going to cut here, not do the speedy uppy thingy. Yeah, I think I'm going to make a cut here, put down the roads, maybe upgrade some things. Mostly things will be the same though, don't worry. These research might be done, but not much will happen. If anything happens, I'll let you know. I'll be back. I'll see you in a sec. Okay, I'm back. And I've made a terrible discovery. Well, first of all, I've made all the nice walkways, which is cool. You can see this is me moving off, this is me moving on. It is a difference. And I guess while we talk, I'll go top these off. Top these up again. So, I just got water adept. And there's some cool looking stuff around here, including the keystone. This is where you get keystones. But, so I think I've realized something terrifying. I think I've way overcommitted my research structures. And a lot of this is like beginning stuff. And I don't really... So, salt prisms seem to be showing up fairly commonly for a while. But like, here I need earth, and then other weird stuff. Here I need life. So it looks like, for the most part, see, yeah, these like specialized techs, like I don't need sand later. Well, I do actually right here. Not a lot, actually. It looks like this way I've like snaked everything together might not be the right way to go. So that's unfortunate. But hey, that's why you're watching. Learning through me, right? So this whole idea of like, ooh, we can like dual purpose these. Like I was setting up this other set down here. And then I looked at the research when I finished Adept. And then I realized that I might be making a grave mistake. So surprisingly, oh, I should make some walkways down here. So I walk down here. Just cover that. I don't care about nature. There we go. So, like, surprisingly, it would appear the way to do things would be not overcommit and overproduce for the early research at least. And then it looks like we're going to need the elemental form for a long while, and we're going to need salt, the salt pyramid specifically. And those seem to show up pretty commonly. But like how I'm like getting the, and these I'll use a little bit more, it looked like, where was it? Here, this branch uses streamways, but it seems like a lot of it is just elemental, and then the prism form, and then the salt prism is like a majority of the research. So like, by the way, 10% movement speed will be nice. If anything, I've overcommitted to how I did the research here, is what it would appear to be. So that's painful. Really, I just need elemental water. And then you see, I don't need any of these anymore in my research, except for the salt. I'm actually, well, okay, I don't need to get rid of the pedestal. I guess I'll just rip up this stuff. I don't need Aether going in here. I don't need these going here right now. I could, if I could get this to turn into, I can get this up here, which I might be able to actually. Let me just clear up these guys though. So like, I'm spitting them out here, right? I guess I'll just make another flare here, why not? And we spit some out here. And I guess I'll just daisy chain this over here. So I want to get over there, right? Ooh, it's not going to work though. Almost. Okay, so you're going underground. Somewhere around here. Let's do that. Because it's got to come out of here. And then we're going to do... Oh, I blocked my path. I mean, I could put that there. It will actually work, right? Because we learned that the inputs could be goofy. And it's not a big deal. Like that. Man, what a lesson learned, though. So, yeah, we don't need this here either. And we're not going to need these guys here either, actually. So I went to all this trouble to, like, chain. Okay. Oh! Pointed the wrong way. Really? How did I point that the wrong way? What am I doing? There we go. Beautiful. So, yeah. I guess, yeah, I went too hard on trying to maximize all this. And at the end of the day, I didn't need it. Crazy. Yeah, some of the things you make, you don't actually need to keep spamming generation for. I guess I'm used to other games where like that would be a thing. Where, like you just infinitely be making certain materials forever. Oh right, stop that. But in this game's case, it looks like some things I will need to make for a very long time, but other things I won't. Very interesting. So let's get the Yeah, so now we've got the streamways going into this one, and it should be going to this one. What are you missing? You're missing salt pyramids, aren't you? So let's get salt pyramids in here. I might need to up my salt pyramid production rate. Also, these are slowing down too. Did I run out of power in one of them? Or is that just the natural production speed? Oh, why aren't you producing? No power? Looks like you have power. Oh, I'm not putting ether into this anymore. Where's my ether? Oh, crap. You have to go there. Ah, what am I doing? Well, that explains that. So back up here, well, see, now I see the icons. I couldn't see it before. I'm done. Now, I want my salt pyramids. Is my salt pyramid guy full pretty regularly? Yeah, it is. The salt pyramid guy. Just break my path some more. You should do this. And then I could put salt pyramids here. Where was this? Oh no, that's my elemental water. Oh, yeah. Whatever, we're gonna make it not even. It is what it is, because we don't need to overcommit on what specifically goes where. Like, we're not gonna mass produce it the way I thought. So this should give me all my stuff for this guy. Or this guy, actually. Wait, no. I see what I'm doing wrong. Oh, I'm such a troll. So I'm gonna put this here. So I do need to. What am I doing? This needs to go down. One of these. That one. So I've got it here and I've got it here. And then I need to get a water. And then salt prisms here. So I actually want to run the salt not here, but down. Get out of there. Love it. So this should go just away for a second. And then down here. Then I can get elemental water. Yeah, but I'm using a ton to make these streams, so I'm gonna need more elemental water. Okay, but you see what I mean. So I'm gonna have elemental water here. Here, spit some out for me, would you? Just run. We'll just run this over here, and we'll get it right there. This is efficient, I promise. This is not efficient. Okay, so now we've got 3 of these running at once. Salt, whatever these called, streamways, salt streamways, and then we've got elemental water. So sadly, we won't need all of these. We're going to need to start making sand or water prisms. Well, and water prisms, potentially, among other things. And we're not going to need salt unless we diverge to the life side of things, which maybe we'll do. Okay, let's just wait for the research, and I think we'll call it for today. It might be a little bit long video, hopefully not too long. Learned a lot. I learned a lot. Did you learn? Maybe you learned. Maybe I trolled a little bit. Unintentionally. So is this could I know, but this is filled up. It has plenty. Oh, no, not this one. This one. No, it doesn't have plenty of water. Well, I mean, it's keeping up, right? These are keeping up for now. I'm just concerned about this rate, but it is just barely keeping up, it would appear. No, we're depleting. We're depleting. I can see it. So I want more elemental water getting over here, so maybe I could do a little... What are you doing? Your elemental water. But it's just getting eaten. Yeah, so I don't need this. Just run it over here. And then that should reach, right? Grab this. This is so stupid. The spaghetti is back a little bit. I'm sorry. I can't escape spaghetti. Okay. And we just about finished our research. So, oh man, I'm getting stuck on all the objects. Well, I'd say that was a somewhat productive episode, but very eye-opening. Well, we got movement speed, and now I can't research anything. I've got the wrong materials for stuff, so I'll have to remedy that for the next episode. Let's just top these off real quick. For sanity. Do-do-do. Beautiful. No mistakes, looks like. Although, funny that the timing got goofy, so now they're like coming in pairs. This speedway is nice, and that additional 10% definitely feels good. Yeah, I probably could increase this production as well. Side note. But I think we'll call it there. So yeah, here's my my mess. Looking fun. Either way, if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like. If you'd like to see more, feel free to subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all next time.